Hello and welcome to Emily Schooley Presents How to Do a Fancy Updo. We're going to start by doing a basic braid, turning it into a French braid, and then turning it into a side bun with a flare at the end. You'll have to stick around to see what surprises we've got for you. But we're going to start just by doing a basic braid. Now, we went ahead and we brushed out all the hair first. That's going to be step one, and I saved us a little bit of trouble, just gathered in a small ponytail right at the base of the head. Now to start doing a braid, you'll divide it into 3 equal sections. So you'll go ahead and separate the hair into 3 equal pieces. Now you can do this straight from a ponytail, you can do it just from the base of the neck. For clean purposes today, we're just going to make sure it's as easy for you as possible and do it straight from the ponytail. So we're going to go ahead and split up these 3 strands. We're going to have our red strand, which we've currently got on the left, our white strand, which will be in the middle, and our blue strand is going to be over here on the right starting off, just to keep everything all in order for you. So we're going to start by bringing the left strand on over the middle, and then the right strand on over into the middle. So after you've done one loop through, you'll have white on the right, white on the left, blue in the middle, and red on the right. And then you just continue the pattern. So then we'll bring the left on over again, and then the right on over to the middle. So by now, you have blue on the left, red in the middle, white on the right. And we're going to keep this pattern all the way down. So you'll bring left over the middle, and then right over the middle. We're just going to keep doing this pattern all the way down the hair. Now, braids are a little more customizable. You can do whatever you like with them and kind of divide it out so you can see it all here. You can pull on them when you get down to the base, make them extra tight. If you leave them a little looser, it will give you a little more of a relaxed feel to the braid. So you'll just keep bringing left to the middle, right to the middle, left to the middle, right to the middle. And we bring it all the way down to the bottom. As you can see, the way the ribbons work through the hair, it kind of alternates and like curls around each other. So we brought them all down to the end. At the base, you'll just take a little elastic ponytail, wrap it around a couple of times so that the braid stays secure. And there you have it. That's the basics. So from here, we can build on it, start making it a little more fun and enjoyable, customized, whatever you want. And so you've got the basic braid, that's your foundation, your building block, and you're a pro now. Thanks so much. We'll see you in a moment on how to class this up a bit. Bye. Welcome back. Now we're going to be elaborating on the braid we just learned, taking it from that basic braid on up to a French braid. The difference is going to be a French braid is going to slowly incorporate all the hair going back down the entire side of the head. First thing you always want to do, just like last time, start with brushing the hair out. Make sure it's silky smooth so you've got an easy canvas to be working on today. So we're going to start just by brushing everything out. Now the best thing about a French braid, you can customize it however you want. You can do 1 straight down the back, do 2 of them, do 3, do a whole row across the top. Today we're going to be going ahead and turning it from a French braid from the side down into a side bun. So we'll start with the basic French braid and then glam it up from there. So you want to start by grabbing your 3 essential hairs. So we'll be grabbing ours from the left side today. Just grabbing your 3. And then you'll divide it out into 3 separate sections. You'll have your left, your middle, and your right. Just like on the basic braid you're already a pro at. And then we're going to start with the same way we did before. Left into the middle, and then right into the middle. There you go. That's the part you're already an expert at. Now is where we start incorporating it. So we'll grab a little more hair from the left side, bring it into our left strand, fingers to drag it through, make it smooth, and on top, over the middle. Then we'll come to our right side, grab a little bit of hair, bring it into our right strand, fingers on through, right on over into the middle. And we're just going to keep alternating back and forth. So left, grab some hair Incorporate it through. Make sure you run your fingers through. This will keep it from getting knotted down the road. It will make it a little easier as we progress. And then you grab the right one and bring it on through. Pretty soon it becomes muscle memory, just like you did before, being able to get that braid going a lot more quickly. You'll be able to do this in no time. So we're back, bringing the left over into the middle, and then the right on over into the middle again. Now the way we're doing it is obviously left over middle, right over middle. That's going to be your traditional French braid. That'll put the braid flat against the head, making sure it runs smoothly. But like I said, French braids are all about customization. So you can also do it left under, as opposed to the over technique we're doing, left under the middle and then right under the middle. That'll cause the braid to kind of pop out against the head. It'll run flat and then have a bump up at the top. So it's all about whatever you prefer. So we're going to keep doing the left, over, and right, over. Trying to grab equal sections of hair just to make sure everything looks a bit more symmetrical. As we talked about, you can really do this however you like. We're trying to pull it a little bit tight, but not too tight. You can also tighten it up when you pull the hair on through. This will give you a tight feel across the entire braid. Make sure there aren't any flyaways or wisps out of control. You can also, if you want more of a beachy, sunny look, you can maybe leave it a little more bumpy, let the ringlets run a little more free. So it's all about what you're wanting, what kind of look you're going for. Now we're about to finish up here. So we grab that last little chunk of hair underneath, making sure we got all the remainders. Brought that on over. Now we're right over, left over. We're just going to keep doing this basic braid all the way down, just like you already learned and mastered previously. We're doing the braid all the way down to the bottom. And once we finish it out here, we're going to go ahead and leave just a few inches at the end. So you don't have to bring it all the way down, but just leave a little bit of space. We're going to wrap this up anyway. So from here, you're going to take your hair tie. Now you can use a variety of them. I prefer to use the thin bands. It makes it easier to conceal. That way you're not having to try to push through a thick tie down at the very bottom. I like using one of the bigger ones because you've got some leverage. You'll use this hair tie in just a little bit to go ahead and put some bobby pins in when we're all done. But some people prefer maybe just a thin band, whatever you're really in the mood for. Like I said, totally what you want to do. So we've got the braid tied off. Here we go. This is going to be your basic braid, just going straight down. You've got a simple French braid here. Now we're going to go ahead and give it that pizzazz I talked about earlier. We're going to turn this into a side bun. So you'll take the bottom tail, curl it around the edge, and start rolling the bun on up. Kind of folding it around each other, tucking it in as you go. And bobby pins. Here we're going to go ahead and secure that braid right at the base of the hair. Nice thing about bobby pins, you don't have to get it right the first time. Bobby pins can be a bit of a lifesaver in the sense that if you've got a flyaway hair, maybe a loose strand, just use a bobby pin. Tuck it back in place. Nothing you have to worry about. Depending on how thick your model's hair is, may take a couple of pins to hold it tight. Maddie's got pretty thick hair here, so we're going to add just a couple extras to secure it all the way around. And tell you what, now we're going to go ahead and make it even fancier. You can add whatever you'd like. You can do flowers, jewels, ribbons, anything to kind of spice things up. Headband, whatever you're in the mood for. Maddie, what are you thinking today?
Flowers.
Flowers, perfect. Let's go ahead. We'll start with some flowers. And you can put these wherever you want. The nice thing about the braid is it's a perfect interlocking spot. So you can go ahead and wave it in between the layers. So it'll hold nice and securely in there. Thanks for showing them off. Here, let me grab a couple. We'll go ahead and add them back to the base here. Now my stems are pretty long on these flowers, so I can get a pretty secure fit in just tucking them into the hair itself. If you want to use shorter flowers, petals, whatever you want to throw in there, bobby pins, like I said, that lifesaver to go ahead and tuck in what you want. Do you want any gems, a little bedazzling for you as well?
Yes.
Excellent. So we'll go ahead, we'll throw in a couple of these crystals. You can intertwine them. You can use the wire and zigzag it around the hair. We're just going to go ahead and secure a few in here. And we'll throw in a few down at this base. And there you have it. So we went ahead and you've learned how to take the basic braid on up into a French braid, bring it around into that bun, and bedazzle it or customize it however you feel. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for being my model, Maddie. You all have a wonderful rest of your night.